Hello, hi, and welcome to EmpathicFire. I am your reader, Jay. These are going to be general messages for the sign of Taurus in mid-April 2021. What is going on, Taurus? How are you guys doing? I hope you're safe, happy, healthy, and secure. All right, so you had the Hanged Man flip over here as we were opening your reading. So you might be waiting for something in suspension, possibly doing a little bit of soul searching, weighing your options, or ignoring something, Taurus. Okay, that's kind of what I get there from that. Anyway, Taurus. First off, welcome to your, well, I already said that, welcome to your reading, but also first off, happy birthday. It is your season officially when I am reading this. So wherever you are in the world, whenever your birthday is, I hope you have a fantastic time celebrating yourself, hopefully being surrounded by people who know and love you and care about you and want to celebrate you as well. If you are celebrating, make sure that you do it safely. We still are dealing with this pandemic, so take precautions. But in general, guys, I hope you get everything you deserve, everything you wish for, and more, okay? Taurus, a couple of apologies here. First, apologizing for this message being late. The reason why I'm apologizing is last week I took on a new job, and in doing so, I overwhelmed myself, overwhelmed my brain, overwhelmed my spirit. I just did not have the energy, the focus. I would not have done good readings for anybody if I forced myself to produce videos for the channel. So I apologize for this reading being late. And also, I'm doing this before your reading for your birthday, or before your birthday reading. Yeah, I probably will get that out tomorrow. From the day that I'm recording this. It might come out all together at once. I'm not sure yet. But anyway, again, didn't have the energy to do that. Your season officially begins on the 19th. And so I absolutely just did not have that energy to do that. So you've got that to look forward to for your birthday season, your birthday message, which will come out very soon. You also have a live with me that I'm going to announce now. So open your calendars. If this mouse would work, there we go. So for you guys, I'm going to go live for your birthday season. I think, let me hit it. There we go. Let's do, I guess it would be the 8th. May the 8th. That's closer to the central part of your season. So May 8th or the 9th. It might be the 9th. I might be switching it to Sundays now. I'll let you know. So either May 8th or May 9th, 7 p.m. here on the channel, I'm going to go live for Tauruses. I read for you guys. If you have questions, you come through, you ask your question, you hang out, you leave as soon as you're done, you know, whatever you're comfortable with. And if you want to talk to me, hang out, see some messages as I read live for you guys on the channel, that is the day. That is, one of those will be the date, either May 8th or the 9th, okay? Other announcements for you guys? No. So, regular spiel. Anything you want, Taurus, it's in the description box. Timestamp is down there. Information on how to purchase a personal reading with me is down there. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, you can find the link for that down below as well, okay? Let us get into it. Finally, let's find some messages for you guys related to your current energies. What can you show me for Taurus, please? What are the messages for Taurus here in May, mid-April, please, for Taurus. And it doesn't have to resonate around now. I just want to emphasize where I am. I am the reader. I'm in mid-April. These messages could apply to you previous to now or like months or years from now. Who knows? Anyway, for Taurus, please, in mid-April, show me. Thank you. Is that 3? No. Maybe? It is. Okay. That's very interesting. I will take these, but I want to know how they're going to spread out on the table. Feels like that. Okay. All right. That was kind of fast. Maybe that was like influenced by you guys. Hurry up! All right. So the Star, 2 of Swords, Temperance. Star, Major Arcana for Aquarius. Temperance, Major Arcana for Sagittarius. You could be dealing with either of those signs, but you don't have to be. It is a general. I feel like someone, might be you, Taurus, but it is a general. It doesn't have to be you. But somebody here is not doing what they need to do. Or it's hard to face. Let's say it that way. It might not be, willfully ignorant, willfully, pushing things to the side. It could be overwhelmed, too afraid, too inexperienced in some of your cases. But there's something about not being able to face, not being able to do, not being able to speak or act. In some cases, not being able to be truthful, either with yourself or with other people. But the call to do so is greater than the individual action or inaction. Okay? Why do I say that? These are major arcana. This is just a minor arcana. So the powers that be, divine, God, universe, spirit, Jehovah, Jesus Christ, whatever you believe in or don't believe in, okay? The powers that be are signaling, if not influencing, nudging, pushing. And if you're really deep into it, you might even perceive it as a demand. It depends on, again, where you come at it from, yeah? To change this inactive energy into active energy. To change this ignorant energy into wise or awakened energy, aware energy, yeah? To change this posture of there's nothing I can do into I can do anything. Does that make sense? Temperance. Someone is imbalanced. Someone isn't, along with the star there, someone is in a very healed state of mind, state of being, state of spirit, state of heart, all those things, or just a few of those things. And the universe is encouraging you, spirit is encouraging you, or whoever this is, it doesn't have to be you, to get with it. It's a little bit tough love. It's a little bit, share, moonstruck, pow, snap out of it. It's a little bit of a sharpness to this. Because I feel like for some, there's a bit of urgency here for some reason. Yeah, I feel like for those where this is like, better, or whoever this is, the person knows better, okay? I feel like they have stayed in this Two of Swords energy too long, and they know it. And so temperance, even though temperance can be about, divine timing a little bit, or at least, things coming in proper measure and things, falling into place when they are meant to, there is still that fire element there, that driving, forceful, very intentional vibe there, because Sagittarius is a fire sign. And, again, that's Sagittarius's major arcana. So there is an imperative there. Like it simply could be, well, I shouldn't say simply, but just to use an example. Let's say this is someone who's been down on their luck, or maybe they've been like in a funk, in a rut. And maybe this is the universe saying, okay, again, snap out of it. A little bit of a, you've not taken care of yourself or the situation long enough. You should have, I feel like there's this emphasis of you should be further along than you are. Now, I don't know where this is coming from, because temperance really isn't that forceful, but I think because there's expectation with the star card, or if not expectation, hope, there's dreaming in the star card. And that it can be sort of like promises unfulfilled, or dreams unfulfilled, desires unfulfilled, healing unfulfilled. So there's this laundry list of things that could manifest, could be created in your reality, Taurus, that you might be sleeping on. And the universe, powers that be, your own intuition, your own conscience, thank you, could be, pushing you to get out of it. There's a lot of resistance in that Two of Swords, a lot. But I feel like it's very self-sabotaging. It's like nothing is restricting her. And, you know, that's not the normal depiction of the Two of Swords anyway. But while the normal depiction of the Two of Swords is someone's holding two swords across their chest, showing themselves to be guarded, showing themselves to be closed off, showing themselves to not be open, right? It's not really like that in this depiction. It's a little bit more open. The arms are freer. She could, like, that that blindfold is purposeless. Her fingers, her hands could totally take that off, right? So there's like less of an excuse. You know, in the other depiction, just speaking of the art that's on the normal, or excuse me, not the normal, but the traditional Two of Swords, a person is blindfolded and both of their hands are occupied because they're holding swords. So it's like you got to put the swords down first and then you can take the blindfold off. There's like that step isn't necessary here. So someone here in this energy is like, for lack of a better word, pretending they've got more things to do first before they're actually free, before they're actually able to progress. And the universe is calling bullshit on that. And the universe is kind of, I think, telling you in subtle ways or not so subtle ways, Taurus, that you keep it up, you're going to miss this. The Star. Some of you, it's an opportunity. Some of you, it's a person. Some of you, it's a, I don't want to say it's a chance, but it's like a real turnaround point. The Star, Aquarian energy, 11th house, revolutionary. Yeah. Things that are unexpected or the, you know, what's unexpected is exactly what happens. And sometimes that's fortuitous. Sometimes it's not. And this feels like it could be fortuitous. It feels like it could be beneficial to you. But if you fuck around, Taurus, or whoever's in this energy, you're going to miss it. Divine timing, again, a little bit coming from the Temperance card. And again, in order to really seize the moment, you have to get in balance. You have to get your shit together, take the blindfold off, and jump at this, whatever this is. Yeah? What else is going on here for Taurus? Show me. King of Pentacles, okay. Is that 2? Might be 3. No, it's 2. No, it's 3. And they kind of split like that, so we're going to do it that way. So King of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, and then together Ace of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles. Okay. I think if it's not you, again, it's somebody else. I feel someone in this energy is like defensive. Like you don't appreciate me calling you out. Oh well, you know? And it's anonymous, you know? You don't have to declare yourself. And I don't know you. So, but I feel somebody here is just like, oh, I am not like this. And it's just like, are you not? I think you are. But again, it in general can be vice versa. So whoever's in this Two of Swords energy, I feel they are a little convinced of their own BS. Just a tad. Just a tad. But it goes deeper than that. It's like, didn't I say that before? Something unfulfilled here with the Star. It's like you recognize, or someone here recognizes deep down, because I'm getting the deep down from the spiral that's in the head of this figure here on the Ace of Swords. So deep within, let's say deep within instead of deep down, somebody knows that they have the potential. They have the ability. They have the capability. They have the finances. They have the resources. They have the time. They have the dedication or the will or whatever. They know that they can or should, but they do not. Okay? I feel somebody here. It's for some. It's not for all. The reason there's a hang up is because of other people. Okay. So let's say this was a job opportunity, yeah? and it requires some type of sacrifice or some type of change. Instead of sacrifice, let's just say change. It requires some type of change in your life. Change of address, change of status in some type of way. Maybe before you were working part-time, now you have to work full-time. Maybe before you were non-salary, now you go to salary. Something like that. There's like a up-leveling happening here. And I feel in this energy, there could be somebody who you don't want to go. It's like you feel bad that they cannot go with you, or you feel bad because it makes them look bad or something like that. It's like the impact or the presence of others from this Three of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, excuse me, combination is like, gives you pause. And it might not be because this person is like hating on you or they're jealous of you or whatever. It could be, again, if it's a job opportunity, it could be you have this opportunity, and if you were to take it, now all of a sudden your roommates, like, you have enough money to live on your own, so you don't need a roommate anymore. So you're ready to move out within a few weeks or months of having this new job. This is what you're thinking could happen, right? And then your roommate, who's been your best friend since, infancy or something, I don't know, and you just feel bad that this person would be kind of left on their own. Do you get what I mean? And that's a nice gesture, or a nice, it shows that you care about this person, their well-being. But Taurus, that's not your life. You can't live your life for other people in general. That's my general life philosophy. You do not have to agree. But I think that's also generally what Spirit would encourage us to do. To know the limits of that giving and caring for others, Because you can still give and care to other people from a distance. And it might be physical distance with the Pentacles showing up here. And the King of Pentacles here. King of Pentacles, look at that. And some of you have already seen it. So the King of Pentacles, Earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, could be dealing with the Earth sign. You don't have to be. But his depiction here is a gray-haired man. So for some of you, this opportunity might involve, quote-unquote, leaving behind or introducing a new set of circumstances to an older person in your life. Doesn't have to be a male, doesn't have to be an earth sign, but someone of significance that you might look up to, father figure, older sister, whatever. And you may have I don't want to say dependent, but you might have a close relationship. Let's say that. And again, opportunities come up. Might not even be for a job. Maybe it's an opportunity for you to just travel for a while, or an opportunity in love, whatever this is. And there's a fear that somebody would be disapproving and or disappointed and or feel abandoned, left behind. Now, if it's this person, don't worry too much about them. All right. And please don't take that as like stone cold advice, by the way. If this person has medical needs, put proper, have proper care for them. Right. But in general, I would say don't mind this person too much, because number one, they're stable. King of Pentacles is one of the most stable cards you can get out of the court cards. Right. So this person is stable. They have security, and I feel they're content. It's like, again, this idea of like disappointing someone, Taurus, is what's coming through. And that's, possibly a story that someone is spinning in their own head. I feel for some of you, again, you might be missing a golden opportunity here in some form or fashion. Ace of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. You might be missing the chance to work with people to make something fantastic. Because like these three people, they're kind of making like a piece of fabric or a tapestry together. Yeah. So you have the potential to make something, make business connections, make love connections, whatever. And it's like you're putting your life on hold for somebody else. In some of your cases, it could be not the opposite, but kings and queens and very, for me, very, like in an overview kind of sense. It's not always a signal of parenthood, but it can be. So you might be the parent in a situation, Taurus, and you might be putting your life on hold because of your children. I'm not a parent, so I can't really speak too heavily on that, but, take from that what you will. Is this a chance for you to go back to school? Is this a chance for you to meet a new man, meet a new woman? Is this a chance for you to invest and care for yourself, nurture yourself, heal yourself? And you might have a very stable home life that you've created for yourself and your children. Is this not then the perfect, if not opportune time, opportunities, aces, opportune time for you to invest in yourself, take care of yourself? Something is here about someone who doesn't prioritize themselves or doesn't feel capable. I think I said that towards the top. Doesn't feel capable, able to do so. And that is, unfortunately, a lie. A self-replicated lie. I don't know where it comes from. I don't know why it exists. It might be an excuse. If not a lie, then it's an excuse that you or someone else uses to keep things the way they are when there's potential for things to be different, to improve, or at least just, I feel like expansive, or like it's not terrible the way things are. I'm not sensing you, for most people in this energy or in this who would resonate with this, I'm not sensing that this is the worst thing that has ever happened to you. You hate your life or you hate your circumstances. No, I sense it's comfortable. But what is comfortable? You just get used to it. You can get comfortable eating 2 sticks of butter for lunch every day, but it's probably not good for you. You know what I mean? Or you could get comfortable, wearing a pair of shoes with 5 holes in them, but let there be a snowy day outside or a rainy day outside, and you're going to be pretty mad because your socks are going to be soaked through. Does that make sense? So there's something that's well worn in your life, a relationship, a situation, circumstances, your own mental perspective on a situation. And it is set to expand, to grow, to improve, but someone would rather keep it as is. That's so strange to me. I mean, we all have our reasoning, so, it's not for me to really comment on. Because I feel like the potential is here to do or have something better or more. I don't know. Anyway, what is the advice for Taurus in this situation, please? What is the advice for Taurus? Show me the advice for Taurus, please. Eight of Wands. All right. So where you haven't really thought about or talked about this, now might be the time to do so. You may have avoided, or other people may have avoided, certain conversations or decision points up until now. And I feel like, again, there's a spark, there's an ignition point here that's available to you to get things started, to get things cleared up, to get things moving and churning again. But, and it doesn't have to be all at once. What's that mean? It doesn't. Okay. So there might be a long-term goal. Like I said, I'm just going to use this as an example. Go back to school, get your education, get your degree, get your certification, whatever. You might have a husband, a wife to speak of. You might have kids. You might have a full-time job to speak of. And you're thinking of doing this thing, going back to school, but then you're like, but my kids, my man, my woman, my time, my schedule. It's just so tight. How could I ever? So you think it's impossible. It's not. Find the solution. 8 of Wands. Those are, it's not exploring options, but it is being open to things and sending communication back and forth. Figuring it out, working through the problem. Yes. So maybe you can't, if this isn't the era or the time to explore online schooling, I don't know when is. in the middle of a pandemic, okay? So you might have thought, oh, I'll never be able to attend classes because I'd have to travel and do this and that. Guess what? You can get a degree on, and you always could, well, not always could have, but for a very long time that's been available. So that's an option that maybe you want to get into. Does that make sense? There's something about finding the way things are going to work out for you, and you might need to communicate that with several people in your life. Talk to your friends, talk to your family members, talk to your bosses, talk to people about what you want to do in your life. If you are looking to meet Mr. Right or Mrs. Right, or Ms. Right, I should say, right? And you have kids who are, not adults, but they're not little babies, right? Have a mature conversation. Dad or mom has been single for about who knows how long now, and I think I want to get out into the dating world. What do you think about that? In my experience and what I've seen of my friends, the kids are like, whatever, get out of my room. Or as long as they're not weird, I don't care. I have, and even then, if a kid is like, yeah, I forbid it. I wish a child would tell you what you can and cannot do in your dating life, but whatever. Taurus, that is your reading for mid-April. If you like this reading, if it resonated with you, hit the like button, drop a comment down below. I love reading your guys' comments. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel before, please hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit notifications all so you can see when I upload to the channel and when I go live. Again, for you guys, your season is upon us, so May 8th or May 9th, 7 p.m. here on the channel. I haven't decided the date yet, but I'm going to go live for you guys. So if you want to join me, feel free to come through, okay? And if you guys want to get at me for a personal, information is down below in the description box, all right? Taurus, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Take care. Bye.